Welcome back to the Stalk Talk. After, I don't know why I'm laughing or acting like we're happy, because we're not, because we just got off another big L for the Nebraska Huskers football team. Found a way to lose again against Minnesota. This is the team that we saw against Illinois. This is the team that we saw all last year.
Dude, before that.
Yep. This is the Adrian that we saw all those years prior.
Just scared, unconfident.
This was awful football.
Yeah. No confidence in the pocket. Adrian just didn't have what it took today. Our defense played pretty damn well, especially in the second half.
Second half, they were there. But first half, they were non-existent. I mean, They ran a train on us in the first half.
For real. And that might have been like Minnesota's scheme. They might have been, doing good game planning and stuff.
And they had
but
two quarterbacks coming in and out. They were running funky formations. They were throwing everything at us, but we didn't even come close to having an answer.
Right. But it's so great. Like, mainly in the first half, but like second half again, defense played lights out. Shout out Cam Taylor-Britt. He had a great game.
Cam Taylor-Britt
He
played
brought
phenomenal.
The energy.
We were
had
talking
that
earlier.
Huge sack in the first half. That
He was
huge.
probably, in my eyes, probably our defensive player of the game. Offensive player of the game, probably Austin Allen. Had a great game. He's the only guy that moved the football down the field for us today.
That or Amir. Amir had a decent game.
Yep.
And then he got hurt weird. Deontay had a great interception, then got hurt. I don't know. It's just like
weird injuries today too. Another weird thing.
Yeah. But yeah, on offense, like we had so many chances in the third and fourth quarter, and it just never happened. We never clicked.
Adrian looked uncomfortable all day. He was throwing the ball over everybody's head. He didn't trust the pocket today. Maybe it was as simple as Teddy got injured. He was like, oh, here we go again. We're back to this old O-line that just keeps letting me down. And I just don't think he trusted the offensive line from the get-go.
But it's crazy because the O-line played a decent game. Like, although Adrian wasn't comfortable, but he wasn't comfortable, he had no reason to not be comfortable. Like, the line played pretty damn well today.
Watching the game, it sure looked like he had time.
Yeah.
And just was overthrowing people, missing his guys, throwing it where no one even was.
Yeah.
Well, see, that was a big thing too. Is that I think it really just comes down to Adrian's confidence today. It was just wasn't there. I mean, You saw it. I don't know. There's one play that he had where, I think it was the third quarter or something like that, where there were multiple times. I think like 2 plays in a row where he just tossed it over the top. I think this was second quarter going into halftime, where he just tossed it to nobody. Like, they were open field, nobody within 20 yards or so of where he placed the ball.
And it really was. It was just watching it. It was just like, what is going on? This is not the Nebraska football team that we've been seeing.
Seeing this year. Minnesota came out and they played hard. I predicted us losing to them at the beginning of the season because Minnesota plays so hard, and it was there. Something we were talking about during the game is maybe a big reason why the energy really wasn't there the first half is because we came off of 2 home night games with a lot of energy, and then it just wasn't there in the first half. That could be it.
I mean, honestly, in my eyes, we played 1 quarter of football. We played the third quarter, and that was about it.
Yeah.
Connor Culp back on his struggles.
Yeah.
I guess the announcers were saying maybe a hip flexor injury.
They were pulling that one a lot.
That's the first time I've heard of that all season.
Yeah.
I think he is now below 50% on the season.
Yeah. He did not have a great game. I mean, you just can't miss fucking PATs.
No.
The PAT really hurt, and the field goal was just as close as a PAT.
Well, he had a 51-yarder, and then
to open the game,
and then we can't make a field goal. Like, how does that make sense? How does that work?
It doesn't add up.
It don't add up. No, not one bit.
But I don't.
It's real dead in Lincoln right now, y'all. It's great weather, but there's no energy here. Obviously, the game is in here, but like there is nothing going on. No tailgates, no nothing. Yeah, I don't know. It's just freaking sad around here. This was the old Nebraska team. This was the team that just didn't have what it took from the beginning. You just kind of felt it.
This one hurt.
Yeah. It was like the Illinois loss. Like Michigan didn't really hurt because we still kind of saw the potential that we maybe have in the Oklahoma game and the Michigan State game. Like we knew how close we were and we knew they were good teams, but Minnesota has not been great this year. Illinois was not good. It just sucks, and it ruins the perception of Nebraska. And how good people were looking at us. You know, oh, we only lost by a combined 13 points to 3 really good teams, and then we come into this game and we just don't have it. And I don't even know. It's so Nebraska.
Well, Minnesota was struggling too. I mean, we even predicted it and we saw it too. Like, they were not. This is a team that we should have beat. We should have beat Minnesota
100%.
And we just did it again. It's another game.
It was mainly Adrian. It really was. Like,
We looked awful today.
He had to connect more.
Wow.
Yeah. Again, defense wasn't bad. I don't know. It's just freaking sucks.
I mean, it wasn't good. We gave up 30 to Minnesota. The defense gave up 28.
Right.
The safety, that sucks. And again, it's on Adrian, but God, we love Adrian, but what the hell, dude? That was old Adrian. That just sucks.
Didn't trust the line. That sucks.
Yeah, for no good reason either. I mean, for good reason, because we were bad earlier in the year, but no good reason now. We've been decent, so I don't know. It really sucks.
I'm telling you, Nebraska cursed. I'm telling you, cursed. I don't get it.
Can't speak that into the universe, dude.
Okay.
Even though you're just stating the damn truth.
Okay, here's something now. I had this as a must-win if we want to make a bowl game. What's next?
I haven't even thought about that.
I know.
Dude, we have to, like, win out.
No, I'm telling you, it's got to
We
be
can only
Ohio
lose
State.
one more game.
It's got to be Ohio State
And we play-
Iowa that we beat.
We play...
We don't have to. We can lose to one of them still.
We can lose one game.
And still go to a bowl. Holy shit, dude. How
How are
you know
we
what's
gonna...
crazy, too? Minnesota had played 5 games. We had played 7. So they didn't play week 0 like we did. And they already had a bye.
That's
we
another
not
very
had a
important
bye.
thing. We played 8 football games in a row. We haven't had a bye week. You could see it. Our guys were just tired.
Right.
That's like the one decent excuse. Other than that, there just is not a good excuse for this. It was just bad Adrian play.
Yeah, I mean...
And honestly, they weren't tired. So it's not even a good excuse there. Like, Adrian just looked fucking not good. I'm trying not to cuss as much, y'all, by the way.
Going into the bye week,
We see your comments, and we want to take y'all seriously. We want to get better, so
Yeah, honestly.
I got to pull it back.
all I can think about is going into the bye week, I just feel terrible as a Husker fan.
That was a really bad way to... Really, really not good way to go into a bye week.
I mean, we are 3-5.
That leaves a bad
Our
taste.
next game, when that shows up on TV, it just sucks.
That ass for Purdue. Well, we definitely can't lose to Purdue though.
So, we can't. That's a must win now.
Yeah. We gotta beat Purdue. We gotta beat
Purdue, Wisconsin.
Dude, Wisconsin is better than Minnesota probably.
Probably.
This is bad, dude.
And then we gotta beat Ohio State or number 2 in the nation, Iowa.
And like Ohio State is probably better than Iowa. They're just kind of ranked a little bit differently right now. This is
Wow.
just crazy, man. This is crazy, man.
So when it comes down to it, at the end of the season, how many top 10 teams are Nebraska going to have played? Because I think Michigan State is 10 right now.
By the time it's all said and done,
Right.
Yeah,
the majority of our schedule.
Oklahoma, Michigan State,
Michigan State,
Michigan,
Iowa, Ohio State,
Iowa,
5.
Ohio State.
We kind of got out of the loop there, but yeah, 5.
Wow.
But I mean, we're playing to our competition, I guess.
Man, it just sucks
Except for
because
this
at the
game.
beginning of this season, we said bowl or bust for Scott Frost.
Facts.
And it's sure looking like
looking
we
like
are
a
just going to be a
bust,
4-win program this year. Maybe 5.
A pretty good one, too.
But it sucks because we saw so many good things from the Huskers this year. We saw us play all these top 10 teams so good. But it comes down to what we said at the beginning of the season, bowl or bust. This season's going to end up being a bust.
No, it's not, bro.
I mean, we've seen so many good things, but oh my gosh. It was a 1-possession loss.
Like we always know.
They've all been a one-possession loss.
All of them except Illinois have been
Right.
1-possession losses.
Crazy Illinois are one that wasn't a one possession.
Kind of going into this whole thing with just it's another game, progress, you know.
Honestly, the pain
Sucks.
isn't even there
It
anymore.
sucks.
The pain,
No.
I didn't feel the pain this week.
I
I was
think-
just like, you know what? This is Nebraska football.
Wait, off of Michigan? Or...
No, off of right now.
Today,
I have way more pain going on right now than I did
Yeah.
after Michigan.
No, I had way more pain after Michigan.
No, Andy put out a great tweet on our social. Go follow us on Twitter, by the way.
At Stalk Talking.
Stop talking.
Over
Sad.
200 followers now.
Just numb to the pain.
Numb to the
We're
pain.
numb to the pain at this point. I mean,
Yeah. I don't know. This one was painful, though. This one was more painful, I feel like.
I don't know. I'm actually scared at the fact that I'm not feeling the pain right now.
I would say after the first quarter, when I realized, I was like, all right, this is a loss.
We felt the energy coming off the TV.
But again, we felt so good when it was like 16-21, and we just needed some offensive possessions to go our way. And
Right,
they never
it
did.
was 16-21, and things were going our way, and then we got to the goal line, and we didn't score.
Yeah.
Oh my
We had
gosh.
3 inches to move the football, and we failed.
And Jock had to trip. That was so goofy, dude.
Adrian just ran into a brick wall, and then Yant just tripped.
I don't get it, dude.
If he wouldn't have tripped, that literally would have been a touchdown.
No, for real.
And the momentum would have been 100% our way. Who knows how that changes a game?
Changes the game completely.
You tripped. Oh, that's so Nebraska. That is so Nebraska.
For real. We just couldn't find a way to win again. It's like
you hand the ball off, and then your feet just leave you from underneath. For real.
Literally, it's like he was running, but the ground wasn't there.
For real.
yeah, this just sucks, y'all, and y'all are probably hurting with us. Even though we did see in the last one, we have a decent amount of viewers that aren't completely Husker fans. A lot of just people that kind of were clicking on our videos and vibing with us that are maybe Michigan fans
Or Minnesota
or
fans in
whatever.
this case.
Maybe mainly fans of the Big Ten.
I would say props to Minnesota fans though today, because y'all
They pulled up.
Yeah, absolutely. It was loud. It was aggressive.
Low key, I could hear him like through the TV. I was like, wow,
For real, they didn't really fill out the stadium, but it was
it was loud.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It was loud. They played better football than us today.
For real.
And it's I can't even think of a play where it's like, oh wow, it was because like last week you could think of 1 or 2 plays where we just screwed ourselves, and this week it's just like we played 4
It was
quarters
just
of bad football.
It was just bad offensive possessions in the second half. Really, that was our main thing. I mean, bad offense on the day, but the main thing was our offense in that second half. That was
And
just
it also
god fucking awful.
It also really sucked. I know I keep coming back to it, but it really sucks that special teams was bad again. Because it just felt like
really
we'd
just
Colt. It just felt like we'd gotten over that.
Yeah.
You know, it was
That's the
Or at least we thought that he did, especially in the beginning when he hit the fucking 51-yarder.
51 yarder,
And it was no good.
The week before he was lights out against Northwestern, he went 8 for 8 on extra points. It was like he found his mojo. It's out of the bad vibes are out of his head. He's back. And then today it's like, what happened?
Yeah.
No, it's exactly that. We just threw everything that we had worked so hard for away.
Yeah.
It was the same Adrian, because we finally got his confidence back. He was finally moving good in the pocket. He was making great throws, great runs. He was decisive. He was aware. He was sharp. Today there was none of that. Culp was hitting field goals before and stuff like that. He was back. He was kind of automatic. Now he wasn't. I don't know.
We looked like week 0 Nebraska.
No, for real. This is a flashback to Illinois today.
Yeah.
This is exactly what Illinois is.
This is bad.
I don't think it's really going to change how we look at the Purdue game. Like, we should still definitely stomp
We should
them.
still easily
But we
win
also
that
thought we were
game.
going to stomp Minnesota. I don't know. It's just...
Yeah.
It is so... Like, we talked about it at the beginning of the season. Obviously, it turned out that the O-line was a big issue. But the main hinge player for us has been Adrian, and he just did not play well today, and that was the main thing. We got to look at his numbers, honestly. Like,
There's no good team without a good quarterback.
What?
There's no good team without a good quarterback.
Yep.
Oh, I thought I fucked up.
You know?
For real.
Let's see Adrian's numbers here.
Oh gosh, I don't want to know.
18 for 33. He had 241 yards. Well, that didn't really back up what it looked like.
He got that on that last drive. That's all that was.
True.
Also, speaking of that, where was that during the game? That last drive that we had. Where
It's tough because defenses will change their personnel and their look when they know they have to prevent more.
Right.
Prevent more of it.
And they're willing to give up 10 or 15 yards when they're up by 2 scores with a minute left. They're just not willing to give up that big touchdown, so they play a deeper zone, really soft, like middle of the field, and it's just those are the easy yards.
But those were the okay. So I guess I'm saying, why weren't we shooting ourselves in the foot in that final drive, where we took the entire game before to take those opportunities for Adrian?
True, like at the end of the day, like our O line was there.
Yeah, I mean, plays were being.
Adrian figured it out late, but he couldn't figure it out the entire game.
I don't get it.
Some bullshit.
I don't get it.
Yeah. We're not feeling great right now, but
Really not. We are down bad.
we are down bad, but that's all right. Yeah. I don't know what else we can really say. It came down to Adrian and a few bad plays and a few bad field goals and safeties and stuff. So
there is not much to say. It was
shout out Minnesota though, great game. They played really well.
As much as we say we looked bad, they beat us today.
Yeah. I mean, it goes to show their first possession was 9 minutes.
Oh my! The first quarter,
maybe not 9 minutes.
They had the ball for like almost 12 minutes in the first quarter,
yeah.
And we only had it for 3. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, "Oh, we are in for a long day."
They're controlling this. They're doing the Big Ten thing where they control the possessions.
They said at the end of the game, Minnesota had the ball for like 36 or 37 minutes.
That's it? I thought it would have been worse than that.
It was 37, like, going into...
That makes sense, though, because we had all those dang interceptions in the third quarter, but we can never convert.
True. We got in the red zone a couple times and didn't score.
Yeah.
And you got to score when you get into the red zone.
Facts. That Yant trip was awful.
Progress. That's all this is, and it sucks, but it's about trusting the process as a Husker fan. It's about biting the bullet. It's about...
You know what? This is the first game in the Scott Frost era where I was like, I'm mad at Scott Frost today.
Why?
It just felt like a poorly coached game. I don't think our play calling was good the entire game. Our offensive line was terrible.
I totally disagree with you with that.
Okay, well.
Our play calling was pretty solid. It was just Adrian couldn't hit his mark.
True, I guess Adrian was just...
Allen was open on a lot of big... Shout out Allen, he had a great game. Yeah. Allen was open a lot.
It does. It comes down to you have to have a good quarterback to have an overall good football team.
Yeah. Right. And that just wasn't there today, so... Yeah.
One more step.
Tough loss.
Hopefully a step. It doesn't feel like progress, though. And
it felt like a step backwards.
Yeah, if anything. But, I mean, you got to get these out of the way. You got to get these games.
We've been getting them out of the way, though.
Yeah.
But it don't matter. We're still being Nebraska, so. Yep. It's tough being a Nebraska fan.
It is really hard.
It really sucks.
Yeah, one comment on a video is like, try being what was his team? Someone said something like
I know what you're talking about. Oh. Wow, I can't remember.
It was some NFL team.
It was a guy that was an NFL fan. Yeah, he was like, you think being a Nebraska fan is hard.
Being a Cowboys fan or something.
Not Cowboys anymore, dude. They're like the best team in the damn nation right now. Maybe...
I can't remember.
Was it Raiders or the Bears or the Lions?
I think it was the Bears.
Oh, I think it was Lions. Low key.
Oh, I think it was. Oh, yeah, you can't. Imagine being a Detroit football fan and a Nebraska football fan.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, you're screwed.
That's a miserable life.
That us.
Especially if you're living in this era.
For real. So, yeah, we're hurting. With that, anything else we got to say about the game?
No, let's watch some more football this afternoon. We got some good games tonight.
We do, bro. We got Kentucky, Georgia, like right now.
Kentucky, Georgia, 2:30 kick.
Shout out Wandale. Psych! No shout out for Wandale.
No.
Screw you, brother.
He's doing really good this season.
Dude, okay, speaking of Wandale.
Makes me happy to see.
So shout out Tommy, my cousin. We were on a birthday party bus for her last night. It was really fun. Shout out Tommy. Her and Wandale went on dates.
Really?
Yeah. Didn't date, you know what I'm saying? They were kind of a thing. Just kind of crazy. So Wandale could have been in the family, but he much preferred Frankfort, Kentucky, so.
Wow.
It is pretty crazy.
That is so funny.
So yeah, we'll go watch that little motherfucker run around. He's real good though. He's leading the SEC right now in receiving yards, I'm pretty sure.
I saw that.
Good for him. Honestly, yeah, good for him. He's doing the right thing. He's doing what he wanted, so.
For sure.
It'll be dope to maybe see him in the NFL too. He's kind of like that Rondale Moore vibe. But yeah, we should talk about this in the actual podcast.
Bye-week podcast coming up. We'll make it good.
Yeah, we're hoping to maybe get a player on for that. We'll see how it goes, because we do know a guy on the team that Curry was on the soccer team with in high school.
We'll see.
Both played goalie together, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we got big things coming up.
Yeah, we do.
See. Yep.
And I think I mentioned this last time, but Run the Damn Ball, another Husker podcast. He was at a party we hosted a week ago, and we want to try and do something there. So
they're actually up in.
We're up and coming.
They're up in.
They're in Minneapolis.
I feel so bad for them today.
Yeah, so tough. I wonder where they went. Mike lives here, and they're good friends. So yeah, we'll maybe link up with them. Hoping to get a player on soon. Yeah, although Husker football ain't feeling good, the Stock Talk's feeling good. Shout out Andy for getting the followers up on Twitter. He's
Always running it.
So follow us at Stock Talking. With that, we've been kind of bullshitting for a little bit now.
We have. It's just tough to talk about that game.
It is. So what we got to say though.
Yep.
Now we're just vibing out for the rest of the day and just kind of reflecting on how shitty it is to be this fan of a team. So
We're just reflecting.
Our boys are going to rest up. We're going to come off the bye week, and we're going to be back to Nebraska football.
for real. So we will see you all in
our bye week podcast Wednesday at
Wednesday around
1?
I don't even know. When do we?
like 3 or so.
Something like that. Yeah.
Wednesday afternoon.
I had a blast re-listening to our last Talk. Y'all gotta listen to the full ones because they're actually super entertaining. I think we have a really good time.
Yeah.
And we just talk and we just go.
They're fun.
So yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. Sucks being a Husker fan, but we will see you next time for the breakdown for the Purdue game.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll have to figure out how we're gonna do that. Who knows?
Yeah.
With that, hope y'all
been fun.
enjoyed. It has been fun. Thanks for joining us, Andy. Yeah, we'll see you next time.
See ya.